Modern art makes sense to me. I know that this is a debate. I mean, it's not a big enough debate. It's not like pineapples on pizza kind of debate, but it is something that people have been voicing out, talking about how modern art doesn't make sense to them. It's not even real art. I think it is. I think it makes sense, you know? I think that that's the point of art. I think we're missing the point, you know, as human beings. We're looking at it as, okay, I think it's limited to one thing. Like if you were to ask a random person, what do you think art is? You know, what is the most greatest art that could ever be created? I think, this is me, okay, but 70% of people will think hyperrealism is real art, you know, is really good art. And then other things in between that. But then if you look at modern art, it's like anybody could do that. But will you do that is the question, you know? No, you wouldn't. That's why they're doing it, you know? There is no limit to what art really is, especially if it's people that are expressing whatever they're feeling or whatever they believe or think at that time in whatever way possible. So I'll show you a few examples of like modern arts that I can look at and go, no, this makes more sense. I mean, this makes not more sense, but it makes sense, you know? Like I get it, you know, I can apply this little thing into my tiny life. It kind of, I could do that. I'm very excited about this topic because I've been thinking about it for a while, and a lot of people have been saying that it doesn't make any sense. It's not real art to them. It's a mockery to art, you know? No, it isn't. Okay, my favorite one was the one that went viral, the one with the buckets, the red buckets filled with sand. I get it, okay? You can make anything. That's the most amazing thing about it. You can make up anything about it. You could say anything can be destroyed if it doesn't have the right foundation, you know? That's a message from the red buckets. Why should we limit ourselves? Why should it be a painting of an old woman crying? That's beautiful, okay? And the most amazing thing about hyperrealism is the detail, okay? Like you can tell that this is a very old woman. Look at her wrinkly hands, her wrinkly face when it's like, you know, when she's crying. Yes, that's amazing. But on the other side of the spectrum, the buckets guy makes sense too. I'm not going to limit, I'm not going to limit. Okay, a good example is this YouTuber. Please forgive me because I forgot his name, and that's the only video I've watched of him. He kind of put this kind of stuff into perspective, all right, in a way, you know, in my opinion.
True creativity, true art is when you create from curiosity. Curiosity, not fear, curiosity. All that other stuff, it's just technique and it looks like a pretty picture, but we can all do that now. Anyone could take a pretty picture. Anyone could do an AI prompt. Anyone could do that. But when you create from curiosity, then you're living!
It's just the point I wanted to make, and I'm gonna challenge you guys to think about this on your own. Like maybe you think about it, you know, maybe watch a few videos, maybe watch a few, you know, like listen to interviews of these artists talking about their reasoning behind certain things, like that guy who has a sculpture, an invisible sculpture.
This artist sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. Salvatore Garau, an Italian conceptual artist, made headlines in 2021 by selling an invisible sculpture titled Io Sono, meaning I am.
Listen, okay, he made something, but it's not there. Listen, we can make it happen. Or the duct taped banana on the wall. Come on, guys. That is a message of its own. I don't know what it means. Maybe someday it's gonna come to me, but you know, it doesn't mean anything right now, but it means something to the artists and the people around. Let's give these people grace. Okay, goodbye.